24-year-old tennis star Amanda Anisimova has had an incredible 2025. The New Jersey native appeared in not one, but two Grand Slam finals this summer at Wimbledon and the U.S. Open. She won her first two WTA titles and catapulted into the women's top five, sitting right now at number 4, just behind fellow American Coco Gauff. She's one of the top players to watch for in 2026, but before that, she'll be appearing right here in Newark on Sunday as part of an expo event, A Racket at the Rock. It's the first tennis competition in the Prudential Center's 18-year history. Anisimova will be playing in singles as well as mixed doubles matches, and one of them facing off against world number 1 Carlos Alcaraz. Anisimova took a moment to talk with Brianna Venozzi this week about all of that. Here's that conversation.
Amanda, thanks so much for taking the time to talk to us. I mean, you only lived in New Jersey until you were 3, until your family moved to Miami. But, you know, if you live here or are born here, we claim you as our own, and we have. So what does it feel like then to play in front of a hometown crowd?
No, I know. I always feel that connection, especially with fans and people who are from New Jersey. Every time I play in the U.S. Open or I'm playing a tournament in the States, I always have such a great support and a crowd from New Jersey. And yeah, I always hear people rooting for me and telling me, oh, I know you're from Freehold and you're a New Jersey girl. So it's always heartwarming to hear. And I always feel really connected to the people from New Jersey. So I'm just really looking forward to being back.
Yeah, and we all feel it here too. I mean, you reached 2 Grand Slam finals. You won 2 WTA finals. You've cracked the top 5. It's just been a remarkable year for you. Have you really had time to reflect on that?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's been such a great year for me. And I think during this time off that I've had, I've definitely had some time to process and kind of see how far I've come. But at the same time, I'm setting goals for myself for next year and, you know, thinking about how far I want to go and how I can improve. But yeah, it's been a whirlwind of a year for sure, and I'm really excited to build on that.
I know a lot of people have talked about the physical nature of your game, but it's a lot of mental toughness. You're out there on the court alone for hours on end, figuring it out, doing it yourself. How did you do it? I looked back at your speech that you made after the first Grand Slam final. You turned it around. How did you do it?
Yeah, I think that's what makes tennis so exciting. And I feel like that's where I've learned so many things and like my mental toughness and my attitude. And a lot of things I think come from everything I've learned in tennis and just it being an individual sport, because you learn so much about yourself and how to handle some situations or certain moments, especially in high pressure. So I feel like that just comes with a lot of experience. I think just I've worked on myself a lot mentally and, you know, thinking about how I want to be able to handle those high stress situations that, you know, I didn't do so well in a few years ago. And I think this year that's been my, you know, strongest aspect or strongest part of my game, I would say, because the mental toughness does play in a huge role, especially in the sport of tennis. And I think that's really shown for me this year, especially in those really big matches and bouncing back from Wimbledon and just being able to do it all over again at the US Open.
Yeah, I mean, I know you recently told folks that you're happy playing after taking that time away, and it looks like it, watching you, that you're just having a great time. A lot of fans have connected with the fact that you've been really raw and open about taking time to take care of yourself and your mental health. Why do you think that enabled what has been just remarkable? I mean, from, what was it, 36 to ending the year as top 4?
Yeah, I mean, I always try to be as, you know, authentic as I can to my fans and just being myself. And I think just being able to kind of tell my story and then also, you know, have so many amazing fans and people just cheering me on, especially since my comeback. And just seeing how far I've come has been so incredible. And yeah, I would say that I wouldn't have been able to do it with the people around me. I have such a great support system and team, and none of, you know, what I've been able to achieve would have been possible without them. And then also my fans, like they are incredible, whether it's in person, the interactions I have, and just people coming up to me and telling me how much I've inspired them or they love watching me, or online. Like it's every single interaction. It just feels like it's the first time, and I think that's something that really motivates me and kind of keeps me going.
I know you mentioned you've got goals for 2026. What are they? How are you going to take it to the next level from here?
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot I can actually improve in, and I've been working really hard. I mean, it's my off season right now, and there's a decent amount of time to work on a few things, but I definitely have some big goals for next year. Uh, winning a Grand Slam would definitely be one of them. That's been high on my list. But yeah, next year will just be to see how far I can really get, and I think just improving one day at a time, which is always what I try and do, and just kind of look at it from that kind of lens and not think too far ahead. So I'll just stick to that.
Yeah, Amanda, it was a true pleasure. We are all rooting for you. So thank you and good luck.
Thank you so much.